Good morning, YouTube friends and family. This is Dawn from Hat Creek Homestead, and today I'm going to make a video that's going to be a whole lot different from anything that we've ever done on our channel before. So, what we're going to do is I'm just going to try to tell you kind of like what our day is like and show you some of the things that I do for meal prep and for budgeting. We have a large family, everybody knows, and we have 5 kids that live at home full time. And so, have you ever just wondered, what do those Hat Creek people do all day? How do they manage all those kids? We get told so many times, I don't know how you do it. Well, we just do it. So, I'm just going to try to take you kind of through our morning routine, what that looks like, and then I will show you what we're going to do for budgeting and meals. So, our day starts about 6 a.m. Mr. Hat Creek gets up and gets ready for work. He has to be gone from work about 6:30ish. And so he gets up and I cook him breakfast and I make his lunch and I get the kids up to get ready for school. I drive my oldest daughter about 30 miles to meet a bus because she goes to school in one school district, and my 3 middle kids go to school in another school district, which we pass by. And so we get everyone up and dressed, and then Dad leaves for work, and then we get in the car and I drive oldest to the bus stop and she catches the bus there, and then on the way back through I drop the other 3 off at their school. I come home and our little boy, Cody, who's 5, he goes to a special needs preschool, and then his van will come and pick him up. And so by about 8 o'clock, all the kids in Mr. Hat Creek have gone to school or work. And so then I'm left completely unsupervised by myself all day. Scary, I know. And so that's when I do most of my house cleaning, or I have time every once in a while to do some crocheting, or I get to watch YouTube videos, I edit my videos. But a lot of my day is spent making lists and planning, because the logistics of a large family is not for the faint of heart. And so the challenge that we have is Mr. Hat Creek is the sole income for our family. And with the weather the way that it has been, whenever it snows, he has been off. So when he misses work, he doesn't earn his income. And so sometimes I have to get really creative with what we have here and the way that we spend our money to make sure that we don't get ourselves into trouble. We don't have credit cards or anything like that. That's not something that we want to rely on or have to be in debt with for. So I'm going to kind of show you in my next video in depth about how I have got our grocery budget down to about $450 to $500 a month for a family of 7. In my next video, I'm going to go into a lot more detail about how I use meals in succession to make several meals out of one meal, and how that affects our budget. So stay tuned for that video. So after everyone's gone for the day and it's just me and I'm cleaning up the chaos from the morning, you know, there's loose shoes chucked somewhere, a coat laid, or, you know, breakfast dishes everywhere. I wash the dishes, I sweep and mop all the floors that need it, do some laundry, make all beds, and then around lunchtime, I normally make myself some lunch, and that's when I normally, the first time I sit down to start with doing my YouTube videos, or making phone calls I need to make. Sometimes I have to run errands, and then I just kind of mainly watch YouTube videos or edit or do some business stuff on the side. Mr. Hat Creek has a taxidermy shop that he does taxidermy for some people. He used to do that full time, but now it's just kind of a side thing, and very select people he mounts things for. So sometimes I have to do things for that. And then I do vinyl decals and t-shirts and banners and stuff on the side for friends. And so sometimes I have some of that stuff that I do in the afternoon. And then normally about 2:30, Cody comes home. And when Cody comes home, everything else ceases to exist, because he is just 100% all boy. He's just going. And so when he gets home, he has a snack, and we wait for about 30 minutes for the other kids to get home off the bus. And then we pile in the car and we drive all the way to the town where my daughter goes to school, because she has ball practice. So on Monday nights, Mr. Hat Creek meets us and we go pick up my oldest daughter from ball practice, and then we go to Scouts, 45 minutes away. And so it's about 10 o'clock before we get home on a Monday. And so then, you know, we get home, everyone eats supper very, very late. And Cody stays with my mother-in-law most Monday evenings because he is not in Scouts. So most Mondays, my mother-in-law will cook for us. So when we go pick Cody up, we'll eat, come home, get everyone a bath and bed. The rest of the week looks a little different. Monday's just our crazy busy day. It just kind of depends on if somebody has a ball game, or if we have 4-H, or, you know, we have one kid in choir, we have 4-H, we have Scouts, we have volleyball, we have basketball, we have softball. And so there's not a lack of activities going on around here. And so I just kind of play chauffeur taxi, and I'm just running around crazy. The only day that things kind of are slowed down is Wednesday evenings. The kids go to church. The children's church program, it starts before regular church, so the church band comes and gets them. And so then I normally have a couple hours in the evening to just relax before we have to go to church. And so, yeah, that's pretty much how our days go. Really, really exciting stuff, I know. So if there's anything else y'all want to know about our super exciting lives, you can leave it down in the comments below. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer those if they're within reason, you know. I'm not going to tell you everything, but we have to leave a little to the wonder imagination. But yeah, that's pretty much how our days go. So thank y'all for watching this extremely long, boring video of me just yakking. And hope to see you all soon. And have a blessed day from the Hat Creek Homestead.